Hey friends, it is a much delayed daily bread today. Sorry I'm coming to you a little later than normal. We had way too much fun on Zoom this morning between coffee with the pastor on Zoom and then a staff meeting on Zoom. It has been a busy day already. But our reading for today comes from Romans chapter 8, verses 12 through 27. So let's dig in. It says this: "So then, brothers and sisters, we are debtors not to the flesh, to live according to the flesh. For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live. For all who are led by the Spirit of God are children of God. For you did not receive a spirit of slavery to fall back into fear, but you have received a spirit of adoption. When we cry, 'Abba, Father,' it is that very Spirit bearing witness with our spirit that we are children of God. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God and joint heirs with Christ, if in fact we suffer with him, so that we may also be glorified with him. I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory about to be revealed to us. For the creation waits with eager longing for the revealing of the children of God. For the creation was subjected to futility, not of its own will, but by the will of the one who subjected it, in hope that the creation itself would be set free from its bondage to decay and will obtain the freedom of the glory of the children of God. We know that the whole creation has been groaning in labor pains until now, and not only the creation, but we ourselves, who have the first fruits of the Spirit. We groan inwardly while we wait for adoption, the redemption of our bodies. For in hope we were saved. Now hope that is seen is not hope. For who hopes for what is seen? But if we hope for what we do not see, we wait for it with patience. Likewise, the Spirit helps us in our weakness. For we do not know how to pray as we ought, but that very Spirit intercedes with sighs too deep for words. And God, who searches the heart, knows what is the mind of the Spirit, because the Spirit intercedes for the saints according to the will of God." It's a lot of words from Paul this morning, isn't it? But here's what I know. There's a couple parts in there that we can really lock into in this time of COVID crazy. It talks about creation groaning, and it talks about us groaning inwardly. And I think there's been a lot of that happening lately. There's been a lot of why us. There's been a lot of what ifs. There's been a lot of what nows. There's been a lot of all the worry and all the fear and all the pain. But this reminds us, our reading for today, that we are saved, that we have hope, and that our hope lies in the Spirit, lies in God, lies in Jesus. And this reading also contains one of my very, very favorite passages. The one that says, "Likewise, the Spirit helps us in our weakness. For we do not know how to pray as we ought, but that very Spirit intercedes with sighs too deep for words." So here's what that means, dear ones. If you're watching the news, or even if you're out living it into this COVID craziness, and you just don't even have words, when you don't even have a prayer to say, or you're struggling with why things are happening, or you just don't know, and you're kind of feeling stuck, the Spirit intercedes for us. The Spirit gives us what we need to make it through. The Spirit gives us hope. The Spirit hears our spoken and unspoken prayers and lets us know that we are not alone. So I don't know where you're at today. I know here it is gray and gloomy and was raining and all the things. But I also know this, that you can do this. Let's see if we can put them on. You can find a way to make your own sunshine. You can find a little joy. These are from a friend who dropped them off yesterday, thinking that the staff needed encouragement, which we did, so thank you for that. But where can you let the Spirit work through you to bring hope to other people today? Where has someone worked through someone else and brought you hope in the midst of this crisis? I hope, dear ones, that you are finding joy and peace and light today. If you're not, know that you're in my prayers. If you need someone to talk to, give me a call. Until tomorrow, or actually till tonight, because we have worship tonight. Have a blessed day. Talk to you later. Love ya. Bye.